Good day everyone, I am Joanna Harambulo and my topic is about millennials and the rise of information society. Who are the millennials? Millennials are those who were born between 90s up until 2000. What are the age bracket of the generation? The range bracket of the generation is 23 to 37. The millennials' personality. Millennials is constructing their confidence, self-expressive, liberation, their minds are open to change, less religious, and they are self-centered. The difference of millennials to the other generation. First is millennials are more educated. In 2017, millennials ages 21 to 36 had 36% who completed bachelor's degree, while in the silent generation only 9% who completed 4 years of college. Men are also better educated than silent generation at the same age bracket, 29% who also completed bachelor's degree. Second is the number of the female population who has completed education increased. In 2017, 36% for women and 29% for men who finished 4 years education, while silent generation 22% for women and 32% for men. Third is the number of working women increased. In 2017, millennials have 71% of women who are employed and 26% are not, while in silent generation 58% are not employed and 49% were employed. Fourth is the millennials are 3 times likely to get married. In 2017, 37% of millennials are married and 57% are not married, while in silent generation, 78% are married and 17% are not married at the same age bracket. The reason why they are not married is because they are not financially stable and they are not ready to settle down. Fifth is the millennials are more racial and ethnically diverse. Millennials are much more likely to be racial or ethnic minorities than were members of the silent generation. 50 years ago, America was less likely racially and ethnically diverse than it is today. In 2017, 56% of millennials are not Hispanic white, while 84% of silent generation are not Hispanic white. Six is the millennials are less likely to become veteran. In 2017, only 4% of millennials are veteran compared to silent generation, they have 47%. 7. Most of the millennials in today's time live in the metropolitan areas. In 2017, 88% of the millennials live in a metropolitan area and 11% are not, while in silent generation, 67% live in metropolitan area and 33% are not in the metropolitan areas. The image of millennials, older generation called them the killers of the industry.
So hello everyone, my name is Charity Ruth Sibada. Today I will going to discuss the adapting to new technology. In this video, I hope you earn some knowledge. So, what is new technology? New technology is it simply means that it is any set of progress and whether it is new invention or innovation. For example, before people are using keypad phone with antenna, but people evolved it or upgrade it into an easy to use phone the touchscreen. You can just simply touch the screen of the phone to click, unlike the keypad. And people can only send a message when they have a load. But today, even you don't have load, you can send message immediately. And the person you message can receive it in time with the use of application and mobile data. So as you can see in the photo, that is the example of mobile evolution, because new technology, from the word new, it is something change or level up. So let's proceed to the next slide. Millennials on social media. So millennials in social media for the last 10 years, according to the book, created a big impact because millennials are able to increase the popularity in social networking online, because most of millennials had more time in using online. They can post and commenting that list more popular of social media. Most of the generation where millennials belong, in the sense in using social media network, both male and female had the same amount or they are same habit in using social network. Because as we all know, social media is an international platform. So there is no gender. Both gender can post or upload their video and photo. And when it comes to the nationality and race, millennials are no different. They are all equal and balanced. As what I said earlier, social media platform is an international. So both nationality can use and upload photo and about business, they can do that because social media is an international platform. So, today, millennials are the biggest living generation in the world. It has a great impact to the millennials because they are the one who benefited from it. With new and advanced technology, millennials made to be addicted in social media. There are more opportunity to be addicted. Fame, popularity, and trends. But in the other hand, social media is a good toward the millennial because it practiced and made the millennials to be multitasker. They can do schoolwork and assignment on their computer, can do research at the same time, watch movie while chatting or texting on Facebook friend with their phone. So let's proceed to the next slide. So that is example of technology. We have laptop, cell phone, television, computer, and so on and so forth. That's all for today. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope you earn some knowledge.
My topic is social media at millennials. My name is Junalyn Centeno, third year BSIT student. The contents of my topic is introduction, facts about social media, many forms of social media, real-world example, and most popular social media. Social media has become a popular way to interact and communicate globally and is examined as one of the best learning devices. It is found to act as a main social influence when it comes to social media, and the conflict of millennials social media with their cell phones discharge a chemical called dopamine, which makes them feel good and better. This is the same chemical that makes people feel good when they smoke and drink, making it extremely addictive. Scientists have found that people who spend more time on their screen experience higher rates of depression than those who do not. This is due to the imbalance of using social media and cell phones, which can lead to addiction and destroy relationships, cost time and money, and make life miserable. Fast facts about social media. Web 2.0 and interactive. It has features of user-generated profiles. Users can generate the contents. The 69% users of social media were Americans based on the 2018 survey. Two Asian countries lead in the list of social media. They are India and China. Online time spent of an individual on social media is over one-fifth. It has many forms of diversity of technology-enabled activities that includes blogging, social gaming, photo and video sharing, businesses and social networks, virtual worlds, reviews, and etc. Government, private sector, politicians, and international and local celebrities make use of social media to engage with constituents, customers, voters, and avid fans. Social media helps businesses to communicate with customers, collect information, promotes products and services, and build customer relationships. For individuals, social media is for family, friends, and extended family that use various applications to look and search for opportunities in their career, search people worldwide with their interests, likes, and share thoughts, feelings, insight, and emotion, and engage in the activities of virtual social networks. For businesses, the role of social media is crucial tool that use some companies as a platform to find and engage with customers, consumer trends, offering good customer service and support, and even drive sales through advertising, marketing, and promoting their products. There are positive and negative sides of social media that may use in any point of platform features, equating its overuse that led to an addiction and contributes to absent-mindedness, stress, and jealousy. In the research of the National Center of Biotechnology, social media information links has used to depression and may conduit for misleading information and falsehood. Most popular social media websites as of January 2019, Facebook with 2.27 billion users, YouTube with 1.9 billion users, WhatsApp with 1.5 billion users, Facebook Messenger with 1.3 billion users, WeChat with 1.08 billion users, Instagram with 1 billion users, QQ with 803 million users, and Qzone with 531 million users.
Good day, students. Today, I will be giving you some facts about Google. In this report, I will be discussing informations about Google, when, where, and how it started, and also who's behind the successful company. I will be also discussing you its key features and benefits. Before I begin, let me provide some background information to give you a better understanding of the topic. Google is a multinational technology company founded in 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. The company is based in Mountain View, California, USA, and has become one of the most recognizable and influential companies in the world. The company's primary business is providing internet-related services and products, including online advertising technologies, search engines, cloud computing, and software. Google search engine is company's flagship product, and it is used by billions of people around the world to find information on the internet. Did you know Google company creates the first Google phone called Pixel as a mobile hardware market and makes a cloud unit called Google Cloud that contains things like Gsuite. Google is one of the most popular and widely used search engines on the internet today. It has become an indispensable tool for millions of people around the world, offering a range of key features and benefits that make it the go-to search engine for many. One of Google's key features is its powerful search algorithm, which is designed to deliver highly relevant and accurate search results. Another key feature of Google is its user-friendly interface. The search engine is easy to use and navigate, with a clean and simple design that makes it easy to find what you're looking for. Google also offers a range of tools and features to help users refine their search queries and get the most relevant results possible. Overall, Google is a powerful and highly effective search engine that offers a range of key features and benefits to users. Its friendly interface, vast database of information, and powerful search algorithm make it an indispensable tool for anyone looking for information online. Next, I'm sure you have already heard about Google Chrome and Google Analytics. Google creates a web browser called Google Chrome and Google Analytics. Google Chrome is a widely used web browser developed by Google. It was first released in 2008 and has since become one of the most popular web browsers with over 60% of the market share as of 2021. One of the main features of Google Chrome is its speed and simplicity, making it a great option for users who want a fast and reliable browsing experience. Moving on to the Google Analytics, it is a web analytics service offered by Google that tracks and reports website traffic. The service provides valuable insights into website traffic and user behavior, allowing website owners to make informed decisions about how to optimize their sites. Overall, Google Chrome and Google Analytics are two powerful tools that offer users a range of benefits. Whether you're browsing the web or managing a website, these tools can help you get the most out of your online experience. Next, we will be tackling about Google+. So Google+ was a social networking platform developed by Google that aimed to compete with other social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. It offered unique features like circles for organizing contacts and integration with other Google services. However, due to low usage and security concerns, Google decided to shut down the platform in 2018. We come now to sending and receiving money. Google offers a feature called Google Pay, which allows users to send and receive money through Gmail. Google Pay was launched in 2018 as a replacement for Android Pay and Google Wallet. In addition to sending money through Gmail, users can also use Google Pay to make payments on other websites and apps that accept Google Pay. This means that users can easily make purchases online without having to enter their payment information each time. One of the advantages of using Google Pay in Gmail is that users can quickly and easily send money without leaving their email box. They don't need to open a separate app or website to send money, which makes the process more convenient and efficient. To sum up everything that has been stated, Google is a global technology company that provides a range of internet-related products and services, and is best known for its search engine, which is widely used across the world. Google is committed to making information accessible and useful to people everywhere, and it has a reputation for being one of the most innovative and employee-friendly companies in the world. Its impact on the technology industry and the world at large is significant, and it continues to lead the way in the development of new technologies and services. That's all for today. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Christian J.D. de la Peña, and I'm going to discuss my topic, which is the overview of new technological development. So the coverage of my topic is how technology changed the world, what are the new technological development, and how much has the technology changed over the time. So first, how technology changed the world. Technology changed the education system. Education and learning approaches were changed by the technology the first time IBM was introduced as the first computer back in 1981. People knew from the start that technologies will grow vastly because of how technology progresses, and also because of people's dissatisfaction in the advancement of technology. Some of the best schools were built unfortunately. These institutes were far-flung from the homes of some, and that was not motivating in some ways. So because of that, technology once again found an answer, and that is to provide online schools. Anyone nowadays can have a degree online just by operating his or her computers with internet. So next is technology changed the methods of communicating. The advancement of technology has brought about a wide range of communication applications that enable online communication. In ancient times, letters and written emails were the earliest form of communication. The invention of radios in 1897 and the first radio broadcast in 1916 marked significant milestones in communication technology. However, radios are no longer widely used today due to the growing popularity of mobile phones, computers, and video conferencing tools. The advantage of online communication is its speed, consistency, ease of use, and reputation as the quickest mode of communication. In the past, receiving a handwritten letter would take up to 10 days. Nowadays, social media is the most popular communication tools as it offers numerous benefits. So next is technology change people's health. Technology has an impact on people's health with both positive and negative effects. Healthcare services and check-up technologies have advanced significantly in recent years. However, some believe that these developments are a result of people's over-reliance on technology in their daily lives. What are the new technological developments? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the replication of human intelligence in machine. It encompasses several applications such as speech recognition, machine vision, and system expertise. AI is divided into two categories: the weak, which is narrow, and the strong, which is artificial general intelligence. Narrow AI is designed for specific tasks such as Apple's Siri voice assistant. In contrast, artificial general intelligence is capable of mimicking human cognitive abilities and can find solutions independently without human intervention. So next is 3D printing. 3D printing is also known as additive manufacturing because, unlike traditional manufacturing, It does not remove material but adds layer upon layer to create a three-dimensional object. However, to print a 3D object, a 3D model is required to enable the 3D printer to create an accurate reproduction of the object. So next is Google Glass. Augmented reality has become part of people's lives, offering virtual experiences and education. By downloading AR applications, users can access social media feeds, text messages, and maps that navigate their actual location using GPS. So next is Oculus Rift. With the help of the Oculus Rift, games have elevated to the next level with virtual reality. This 3D headset creates an immersive experience that makes users feel like they are inside a video game. In the Rift's virtual world, users can turn their heads and view the game high-resolution display in ultra-low latency, providing a more realistic experience. So we are done on the new technological development, and we're going to the last part of my report, which is the how much has technology changed over the time. So the first one is communication. In the past, sending letters or telegrams was the only way to communicate with someone who was far away. This process could take several days or more to arrive, and there was no way to track its delivery or ensure it reached the correct recipient. Errors such as messages getting lost or being delivered to the wrong person were not uncommon. However, with today's technology, communication is much simpler. With just a cell phone or computer, one can easily send a message to anyone, anywhere, without the need for physical email. So the next one is bills payment and money transfers. The concept of a bank was a significant advancement in history, evolving from trading goods to paper money and coins. This made money storage and control more convenient. But with the continuous advancement of technology, physical visits to bank for financial transactions are becoming less common. Online banking and payment platforms such as GCash and Maya allow people to send and receive money worldwide using the internet. Smartphones can also be used to make payments at physical stores, eliminating the need to carry cash. So next is entertainment. Smartphones have taken over the world with approximately 2 million units sold each day. These devices are often paired with social media, which has grown exponentially over the past few years. Social media has not only provided entertainment but also accessible information for people worldwide. Almost half of the Earth's population, or about 3.2 billion individuals, actively use the internet, making it nearly impossible for someone not to be connected. Even 4-year-olds have access to the internet and can navigate computers, phones, or tablets. However, some individuals have become overly obsessed with social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram. Additionally, there are numerous gaming consoles and streaming platforms available for entertainment purposes. So that's the last part of my report, and I hope you've learned something new after watching this video. So thank you guys.
Hi everyone, I am Pauline, and in this video, I will be discussing to you all about the internet and how does it affect the traditional media. First, what is internet and what is traditional media? Internet is a global network of interconnected computer networks that provides communication and the sharing of information and resources across the world. It provides vast array of services and resources, including mail, social media, web browsing, file sharing, mobile gaming, and e-commerce. It allows people from all over the world to communicate and collaborate to each other, share information, and access a wealth of knowledge and resources. And what is traditional media? Traditional media refers to the traditional forms of mass communication that have been around for even decades or even centuries. This includes newspapers, magazines, radios, televisions, and advertising. Traditional media is typically delivered into physical media such as prints, broadcast signals, and is usually has one-way communication model, meaning that the audience is the passive receiver of the traditional information. Kroto and Hoynes on 2003 stated that the new era of communication was made sense by the flow of information that is one of the main purposes of the internet. It is said that the internet users are not only limited to the use of information and communication technology, but their way of acting and living their lives are attached to these technologies. According to Castells on 2003, Internet gave people the idea of the internet being means of communication from many people to many people in specific time on a global scale. In this connection, Internet allows its audience to have freedom of information and speech by expressing their own thoughts, beliefs, opinions, ideas, emotions, and feelings. And what is print media? Print media is a printed information which is used to spread the use of printed materials. It is also one of the basic and oldest way of spreading out of news. In early years, people are used to handwrite all information before printing materials were invented. Now here are the types of print media. First is the newspaper. Next is newsletter. Another type of print media is a magazine. Another type of print media is banner, billboards. Next type of print media is book. Next one is the flyers. Another kind of print media is the direct mail. Another form of print media is yellow pages. And the last one is outdoor advertising. So how does internet affect traditional media? Or in what ways does internet affect traditional media? There are three ways. First, changes in news consumption. Internet also affects traditional media in advertising, and also it affects entertainment. That would be all.
Good day everyone, I am Michael Gerald Espinosa, a BSIT student, and at this time I am going to discuss to you my topic about the death of print media. In this topic, I will be discussing to you the newspaper, the sensible print, error-free news, newspaper historical source, and the importance of print media to the marketing industry. But the question is the death of print media good or bad? Later, I will answer that question. Upon reading the materials and doing some research, I have learned that the death of print media refers to the idea that the internet is killing print publishing. In other words, the current generation is attached to the continuous innovation and development in technology. With the rise in the numbers of internet users around the world, it should come as no surprise that the internet is slowly eating away to print media. It affects most especially printing presses like newspaper, small and local papers who have remained in generations. Let us proceed to the newspaper. When we say newspaper, it is printed publication consisting of folding stapled sheets and containing news feature articles, advertisements, and correspondence. Here in the Philippines, we have so many newspaper publishers like the Manila Bulletin, Sunsur Daily, the Journal Group, the Manila Time, and the Philippine Express newspaper. It is said that newspapers are being predicted to be gone since the year 1960. However, the life of the paper is still going until now. It's also said that they allegedly believe that the electric television broadcast will be the death of newspaper and the other print media. But surprisingly, according to the study, 80% of people prefer reading on paper than on digital media. Let's move on to the sensible print. Sensible print is a sense of comfort to the reader by holding and reading it. Say, for example, you have newspaper. It also allows you as a readers to familiarize. Unlike when you use online media site, just for example, you read news on a website, there are articles there that leads you to another link, meaning it leads you to a circle of undying links which make the reader having difficulty in reading the information. We have here the error-free news. It is said here that newspaper is composed of 5 dimensions. We have the accuracy, fairness, bias, completeness, and trustworthiness, meaning newspaper are more credible, balanced, honest, and complete information. We come now to the newspaper as historical source. It is said that newspaper is historical source because for some reason these materials like for example journals, books, newspapers are being used as a utilized source to track, to solve, and to reveal the history. The use of this print media is not just source of information, but it also reflects the periods of time. Last, we have the importance of print media to the marketing industry. One of the advantages, or should I say benefits, of having print media and the marketing industry is that it offers tangible, credible, and more engaging to the customers. For example, we have public posters and flyers. When it is printed, it is easy for them to understand about the offered product. That is why it is very important for them having this print media. Now the question is the death of print media good or bad? For me, based on my perception, there's nothing bad about the death of print media. As long as media itself is not lost over time, we should not perceive this as bad. For some reason, it is a sign that media can continue to flourish in the modern age. That would be all for my topic, and thank you.
Hi, afternoon. My name is Murphy Gatong, reporter for the topic Types of Broadcast Media. What is broadcast media? So broadcast media involves electronically and simultaneously sending information containing signals, print messages, and audio or video content to a vast group of recipients using television, radio, and digital media, including the internet. The first example of broadcast media is the television. Television is a telecommunication medium for transmitting moving image and sound over the distance so that people can receive them in their home. Television is also known as TV. In the late 1940s, television was replicated by Filipino engineers and students, then released and introduced to the Filipino in the 1953. The next is radio. Just like the television, radio is also being used by advertisers to promote their brands. Radio is a premier medium for dissemination of news and information to the mass audience. The radio has a reach as long as the radio has signal to connect with. Music industry, the making of music for years, are human activities, individuals or groups. For thousands of years, music was part of our life. Written lyrics, folk songs, storytelling, and more are just evidence of the world. The music industry is a general term for all the parties involved in the creation, performance, recording, promotion, and management of the business of the music. Next is the history of the music. It began in the World War I and II, when the radio became available to families. and it wasn't taking that long to produce an entertainment source. It was 1923 when the first radio advertisement was broadcast. 1960s when the communication technologies has rapidly improved. People talked about the world as smaller than they could imagine. FM radio is on full steam, and because of this, it became a household item. The next is music incorporated with the car technology. The modern technology helped music producers create music easier. Also, musicians can use the technology today to promote their music. Furthermore, musicians do not have to compete just to get some shelf space at the music store, and do not have to worry about their distributor, because artists are now publishing their music through music streaming applications that can be installed in mobile phones. Music streaming applications have grown since people are now looking for the most convenient and easiest way to listen to the music. But there are a disadvantage of this. A disadvantage of this advancement is that the music of the artist is easier to be pirated and shared for free. So this is an example of the current technologies. Google Play Music. It is a free subscription that is available in two platforms, Android and iOS. This application promised a soft and complete transition in the year 2019. The full access on cloud-based music collection through Play Music website as well as podcasts. Next is Apple Music. Apple Music application is on a free subscription, and its subscription starts with at $10 per month in the US and in the Philippines. This application is the first music streaming service that offers accessing any songs, no matter where you are, and can upload 100,000 songs. The design application is available in Android and iOS. So the next is YouTube Music. YouTube Music is a free subscription application that gives the background listening, no ads, and downloads with a premium option on subscription that allows to listen to more than 200,000 songs and videos. Next example is the Spotify. Spotify, a music application available in the personal computer. Spotify, a music application available in the personal computer, has some functionality that allows to stream single tracks and the entire album of the singer, and has the option to create a custom playlist. It is also known as one of the best players in the game that plays any song, listen offline, and ditch those ads. So the last is Shazam. Shazam is a music application that has music detection skills, which recognize songs and television shows with the option and lyrics by listening to a short sample of their audio. So that's all my report. Thank you for listening to me.
Hello everyone, I'm Hermosely Janice, and I'm going to discuss my topic about the difference between baby boomers and Gen Xers to the millennials. What is the baby boomers generation? Baby boomer, a term used to describe a person who was born between 1946 and 1964. The name baby boomer comes from the fact that there was an increase in births during this period following World War II. Baby boomers refers to the generation people born between 1946 to 1964. The people of this generation are now 57 to 75 years old. What is Generation X or Gen X? The generation of Americans born between the mid-1960s and the early 1980s. This generation follows the baby boomers and precedes the millennials, also known as Gen Y. Gen Zers were born during a period of social and economic upheaval, including the Vietnam War, Watergate, scandal, and the rise of technology. Generation X refers to the generation of people born between 1965 to 1980. The people of this generation are now 41 to 56 years old. What is the millennial generation? The millennial generation, also called Generation Y, is a name used to categorize those born between 1981 and 1996. A generation is a cohort of people who were born within the same time frame and may share perspectives and opinions. Millennials refers to the generation of people born between 1981 to 1996. The people of this generation are now 25 to 40 years old. These are some of the characteristics of greatest generation: disciplined, determined, and resilient. These are some of the characteristics of baby boomers: competitive, confident, and sociable. These are some of the characteristics of Gen X: independent, skeptical, and flexible. There are some of the characteristics of millennials: risk-taker, ambitious, and self-centered. How to manage three generations as one team. The generation gap. What generations make up today's workforce? More than 1 in 3 workers are millennials. 54% of Gen Zers approaching retirement plan to continue working. 75% say the 2007 to 2009 recessions is the main cause of delaying retirement.
Hi, my name is Ayman Al-Salia, reporter number 12. Our topic for today is two kinds of knowledge, explicit and tacit. Of course, every company in the world owns the both explicit and tacit knowledge that are unique to that specific organization. First, let's talk about explicit knowledge. It is straightforward expressed and shared between people. It has been clearly documented in a tangible form such as standard operating procedure or marketing report. Explicit knowledge, it can help employees with an organization share valuable information with their coworkers or customers. Transferring knowledge to others in workplace allows employees to learn new information that can help them do their jobs effectively. First, helps with decision making. It can help employees solve problems or make decision-related work. Streamline operations. It can share explicit knowledge such as customers' feedback with their co-workers to help streamline operation. Creates a source of collective knowledge. It can create a source of collective information to share with other team members, departments, or the entire company. Assist new employees. When employees begin new roles with a company, they can refer to its explicit knowledge documentation to learn policies and processes quickly. The information contained in encyclopedia and textbooks are good examples of explicit knowledge. The most common forms of explicit knowledge are manuals, documents, procedures, and how-to videos. And here are example explicit knowledge. First, onboarding materials. It can help new employees learn more about the company and adjust quickly to their new roles. Code of conduct. It can help every employee in the company understand how to conduct themselves professionally as a part of their organization. Customers' feedback. Managers who oversee customers' relations can use this explicit knowledge to identify common feedback and guide their teams to provide excellent customers. Market research report. These professionals can use this type of explicit knowledge to develop sales strategies or marketing campaigns to attract new customers and increase revenue. Financial statement. These statements are examples of explicit knowledge because they contain data that many people can easily access and share with others. Let's talk about tacit knowledge. Tacit knowledge is information that one gains through personal experience. This knowledge is subjective, informal, and specific to each individual persons and environment. Tacit knowledge also tends to be challenging to share. The type of information might be too expansive or complex to write down, verbalize, visualize, or transfer. First, language. Becoming proficient in language often requires you to not only study for several years but also complete immersion training opportunities where you're able to surround yourself with the language. Leadership. Good leaders tend to possess traits like communication, active listening, and high emotional intelligence that don't come as natural to those without experience. Institution. It is an innate ability to understand situations and circumstances without logic. It's a great skill of entrepreneur to possess because it can enable them to identify when the best time to launch a new product or understand when it appropriate to use the riskier marketing strategy. Humor. Good humor is often innate, but if you want to develop your humor, you may spend a lot of time observing how others tell jokes. In the workplace, humor can help you elevate tense situations and build trust among clients and employees. Hard skills. Hard skills like playing a musical instrument, learning a new sport, or developing natural talents can also be example of tacit knowledge. While it's possible to explain how to do these things, learning tacit knowledge necessary to inform things like muscle memory isn't an easy to share. Practice and time tend to be the only methods for learning hard skills. Again, my name is Ivan Alexis Manuel, signing off.
Hello everyone. I'm going to present to you the social media and the modern world. So without further ado, let's begin the discussion. We all know that social media allows us to keep in touch with our friends, families. Some people will use various social media applications to network and find opportunities to connect with people across the globe with like-minded interests and share their own thoughts, personal updates, and insights online. So, what is social media? Social media is a digital platform that allows us, the user, to create and share a content of their choice with people. Social media has reshaped our lives, capturing more than 4.7 billion users worldwide and counting. Whether or not each platform resonates with you personally, it offers a gateway for people and brands to connect across different interests or communities. From a business marketing perspective, it provides a vital way to promote the vast audience, target customers, and incentivize them to ultimately make a purchase across digital channels. Let's come now to the power of social media. It is being used, or social media is being used as a platform to perform tasks, whether it is for personal or professional matters. Second, social media is a powerful communication medium with widespread influence over cities as well as the remote areas. So let's come now to the social media diversity. So the Diversity and Inclusion Initiative supports the realization that everyone is different. Social media reinforces this fact, demonstrating that we're more connected and have more common with each other as we communicate using different platforms. It is an opportunity for individuals or for us to connect with people of all different backgrounds. It is for us to find commonalities, to share experiences, and to solve problems in new ways. Platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and others have allowed for different forms of communication instead of being able to connect with someone only by a phone call. We can use text messages, Facebook Messenger, Wits, Instagram, FaceTime, and other platforms interact with new people. So we're going to summarize the social media diversity. First, its capability in producing grid that is user generated friendly for its content. Second, the interaction for both technology and human can now be easily explored or used by any individual. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you, sir.